The Empower prosthetic foot is designed for active individuals who navigate varied indoor and outdoor environments and place a high value on the ability to cover longer distances at a higher walking speed. For a comfortable, customizable heel strike, it comes with 3 different heel wedges. Ottobock recommends to start with the gray heel wedge. During loading response, plantar flexion enables the Empower to lower itself flat to the ground. For users, this results in extra comfort and higher stability. Also, for transfemoral users, the knee flexion can be supported in an optimal way. The plantar flexion resistance can be adjusted to individual needs in the Setup app. In the mid-stance phase, the foot reaches the neutral position. The Taleo low-profile base spring used in the Empower is characterized by a smooth rollover, efficient energy return at different walking speeds, and an optimal adaptation to varying terrain conditions. In the terminal stance phase, the innovative U-shaped carbon spring compresses and thus stores energy. In the pre-swing phase, a battery-powered motorized actuator coupled with a high-energy spring provide powered propulsion when the toe is loaded. With every step, the Empower delivers the right amount of propulsion that is needed for push-off and to move forward. In the swing phase, the foot stays in the neutral position. The Empower has a range of motion of 22 degrees in plantar flexion. When walking downhill, it adapts to the inclination of the ground in real time, thus offering the user increased stability. When walking uphill, its active energy supply enables forward and upward movement. This provides the user with the necessary energy to navigate inclines and stairs. When sitting, the Empower lowers the foot towards the floor. This not only looks more natural, but also provides relief for the user's residual limb. The resistance setting of the Empower, as well as settings for the powered push-off, can be divided into 3 steps. The first step is the adjustment of the resistance at heel strike, hence the plantar flexion resistance. The adjustment of this setting affects how fast the foot is plantar flexed during loading of the limb. Increase the resistance if you observe foot slap or if there is no knee flexion observed during the loading of the limb. Decrease the resistance if the knee is forced forward abruptly during loading of the limb or if no visible plantar flexion motion is observed. The second step is the adjustment of the powered push-off. This setting adjusts the amount of power that is output by Empower during toe-off. The dots in the graphic show the steps taken by the user at various estimated walking speeds. The graphic is designed like a speedometer. Moving from the left to the right in the graphic, the walking speed increases. If you want to adjust the plotted steps in the left area of the graphic, use the slider for slow walking. If you want to adjust the plotted steps in the right area of the graphic, use the slider for fast walking. The optimal range is shown in white. In this area, the dots will appear green. Yellow dots are steps that are slightly outside of the optimal range. Red dots are far outside of the optimal range for the power output. If you click the Reset button above the graphic, all dots will be deleted. This may be helpful after making programming changes. When the dots are falling above the white optimal range, the power output is too high. When dots are falling below the white optimal range, the steps do not have enough power output from the foot. If steps are falling into the dark gray hatched area, the user is walking too slow. In this example, the user walks too slow to generate a sufficient powered push-off. The steps plot in the dark gray hatched area. Encourage the user to walk slightly faster so that you can properly assess the current power settings. In this example, the settings for the powered push-off at slow speed are too high. The steps plot above the white optimal range. Decrease the setting for slow walking power until the dots appear green within the optimal range. In this setting, the settings for the powered push-off at fast speed are too low. The steps plot below the white optimal range. Increase the setting for fast walking power until the dots appear green in the optimal range. If the settings are optimal, you can create a tuning record by clicking the Finish button followed by the Start Recording button. In order to create a proper tuning record, have the user walk at a slow, medium, and fast walking speed. When complete, the patient data and settings can be saved. In the next tab, all stored records for this foot, as well as a preview of the most recent record, are displayed. They can be exported as a PDF file for documentation purposes. By clicking in the menu in the footer, you will find various information about the currently connected Empower. In the upper left-hand corner, the temperature indicator is displayed. Please monitor the temperature regularly while adjusting the Empower, especially while walking on stairs and ramps. Adjust the power settings in case the motor starts to overheat. In the upper right-hand corner, the step count is displayed. The total step count shows all steps ever taken with the Empower. The up-to-date step count shows the steps in a specific period of time. This can be reset via the reset symbol. In the middle, you can reset Empower to the default settings. Below, you can adjust the acoustic signal for the battery charging status. If problems occur during adjusting Empower, please view video 4. It shows you how you can optimize settings.
You are here because you are seeking for some information, new technology or new treatment. Your time is very valuable, very important for you, and this is why you selected and you choose Best Care Forum to find your information which you are seeking for. And we are glad to see you again. Thank you my friend, thank you my colleagues for your support. Any big work starts with the first step, and this step was taken from me a few months ago. Thank you very much. I am really very happy to be with you. The only thing I need is your support. Please, you write your comment under the video. Please, if you see something is not perfect, write your comment to me, talk to me, call me if you know, and if you want that the future generations, they will get the best information for their medical health and medical treatments.